gal, and welcome back to Doug's Cars, or Duck's Cars, as closed captioning seems to like to put on the screen. So anyway, you've seen now that I bought the $600 Jeep Grand Cherokee for the RVA Cheap Car Challenge. It's had some issues, as you would expect, that I'm trying to, rectify, work on, things like that. One of the things that you probably noticed in the intro is how bad the front shocks are. So I went ahead and jumped on a great deal, and guess what just showed up? Hey, an unboxing video like it's, how many years ago? I got a fantastic deal on 4 new Rancho RS 9000. Wait, these are not RS 9000s. Shouldn't be anyway. I ordered 5000s. I wouldn't have sent the really expensive ones. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 5000. So anyway, I got a set of 4 of these, and even though I don't do a whole lot of wrenching on my channel, I don't subscribe to the wrench every day thing like Freddie Tavares does. I'm more of a wrench when necessary kind of guy. This is necessary, and it's time to go ahead and put these in. So let's go do that down in the garage. Yeah, that's also not supposed to do that. No. So the danger with working on this Jeep is it's kind of like Mr. Burns. If you remember that episode of The Simpsons, Mr. Burns had so many diseases, illnesses, whatever, that they all canceled each other out, and he stayed alive. And I'm worried that by tackling some illnesses on this, I'll cause other problems. But I gotta put new tie rod ends on this thing, and I already ordered new shocks. They're here. Those front shock, I mean, I don't think they were installed right. It looked like the rubber bushing was above the metal washer, which is not the way it's supposed to be installed, which is why it's poking up through. Anyway, those are coming out. Let's get started. I gotta get this done tonight or tomorrow night, because Saturday is the challenge day. I've got to get this thing ready to go. Those are the weak spots, other than 400,000 mile engine. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. And oh yeah, it's raining, so I'm in the garage. Now, if you've watched my channel, you know I've done some wrenching videos, and I'm definitely a wrench when necessary kind of guy, and this is necessary. But yeah, 13 minutes from the wheel being off to the new shock being on. And this is actually my first time doing shock absorbers. So yeah, I started with the easy one in the back, but hey, 13 minutes. Yes, read that and weep Tavares. Actually, he's way better at doing this kind of stuff than I am, but hey, it's in, and I'm not even that greasy. Fantastic result. Now I've got 3 more. 2 tie rod ends. I think that's enough for today. All right, on with the rest of the fun stuff. Well, y'all, we got the back done, and time to move on to the front, which is going to be more difficult. I've got the tie rod ends there to do, and then these, that's slightly perished, front shocks. And so I'll be doing one side at a time like I did with the back, and wish me luck. I'll need it. So this cotter pin here needs to come off, and I've already loosened that nut there. And then when this castellated nut comes out, I should be able to knock this thing loose and stick the new one right on. This thing has not been rusty at all. I mean, it really shouldn't be, but it's really come apart pretty easily, and I don't have power tools. I'm not much to ergo. I don't get all that cool Milwaukee stuff. If they want to hook me up, though, I'll be happy to take it. Well, I had to make a quick run out, pick up one more part here, which just came in, and pulled a watch to ergo and picked up something to eat too. And while I was putting the trunk, opening the trunk on the M4 to put the Moog suspension part in, I found my wrenching hat. I've been wondering where this went. I actually got this the day before I went to the Lane Auto Museum, or Lane Motor Museum in Nashville, Tennessee. If you've not been, go. And if you can't get there, I'm gonna go ahead and link to the video that I did there last summer. You need to check it out. I was as giddy as a school kid. So what I'm gonna do now is get these tie rod ends here. I'm gonna start putting them in, and I'm gonna count how many threads are still visible on those, and that'll be a good guideline. It's still not gonna be perfect. The car will need an alignment, but it will be good to go for what I need it for now. So let's get that gone and done. And it's starting to get late. I got about an hour of sunlight left. Well, it's cloud light, but so I don't know if I'll get to the shocks today in the front, but I'm gonna get this at least buttoned up. Let's do that. Apologize for the light, but hey, that's what I got. This thing works really well. Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna get this front shock out now. If I can compress it enough. Oh, yes. Oh, this thing, by the way, has, somewhere here, a Pentastar on it right there. There, you can make it out. That means it might be original, or at least from the dealer. Wow, all right, time to throw one of the Ranchos on. Oh, this is nice. This is helping so much.
Day 2.
All right, y'all, it's day 2, only because I lost light last night. These are the OEM front shocks. The new ones don't come with hardware, and you can see these are captive bolts in here. So I had to run to the store, which was closed last night, of course, because it was too late, to pick up some grade 8 bolts to put in the front, which hopefully will work. So I can go ahead and get these things buttoned back up. I hope to have this whole thing done now in just the next few minutes, and then take it for a quick test drive and take you all along, see if it's riding better, steering better, and not making those clunking noises. Not too much work left to go now. Okay, success. Got the tie rod ends in, got the cotter pin there, just got to bend that out, and we're going to be on the road in no time. I just got to bolt down this other shock here, put the tires on, and tighten those up, and we're going for a ride. It's looking much better underneath here, I believe. Nice new shocks, tie rod ends, and you know, I know this is a cheap car challenge, but we also have to drive on the highway quite a bit, and these things are just safety for me. Like, I didn't want to drive this car anymore with those tie rod ends, and I think you can understand why. And the rear shocks really weren't terrible, but I got a great deal on a set of 4, and so I went ahead and did them. So it is what it is. I put a little bit of money into this car because I might keep it for a while. We'll see. But it's going to make such a difference. I just can't wait to drive this thing down the street and not hear those terrible clunking noises anymore.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
And that is it all done, folks. Get that out of the way. Crank this down. And we are done. I can take this for a drive. Oh wait, I gotta tighten the top bolts on the shocks. Don't want to forget those, but it's oh, she's coming back down onto all 4 wheels. All right. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a great experience. 10 out of 10. Or what is it, like 14 out of 10? Whatever they do now on the internet. All right, first drive down my Rubicon trail of a driveway.
He was 81 years old.
Go ahead and kill the radio there. Let's see, other than the clacking of the there's no noise from the front end. There's legitimately no noise from the front end. And nothing's fallen off. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. I'm going for a drive right now. Let's at least go around the block. See how this thing goes. I mean, there's stuff in the trunk that's making noise, but it feels so much better. Steering's a little vague on center. There goes my Easy Pass. But that's probably because it's just worn out. But like, there's ball joints that work, and it doesn't make noises like the front end's gonna fall apart. And the brakes work better too because they're not shimmying because the ball joints are totally shot. This is fantastic. Oh, what a relief. I cannot wait to see how this does in the competition, which is coming up soon. You may already have seen it by now, depending on how these videos go out, but man, this was a good couple hours worth of labor. Saved me a ton of money doing it myself in my own garage. It feels good, it rides nicely. I say job goodin'. So thanks y'all for watching Doug's Cars. I hope you enjoyed me doing suspension work on my WJ Grand Cherokee. There's plenty of how-to videos out there. I just wanted to kind of give y'all a sense of what it's like on this vehicle that, you know, was only $600. It wasn't even rusty. So once again, thanks y'all so much for watching Doug's Cars. See you soon.